Volunteers working to eradicate pests from the Wellington Peninsula are furious a truckload of bread has been dumped around trapping sites. Predator-free Miramar has been working to clear rats, stoats and possums from the area and bring back native bird life. But today, a veritable bread banquet has been laid where many of those predators live. Now the hunt is on to find who's responsible. Well, joining me now to discuss this is Predator-free Miramar volunteer Dan Henry. Hi Dan, can you just kind of describe what we're talking about here, what's been dumped and where?
Sure. Kia ora, Lisa. So I was at work today and I got a message from one of our community trappers who sent me a couple of photos of big mounds of sliced French bread around the coast, dumped around the coast of Miramar, saying they were out for a morning walk and had come across several sites of this bread being dumped around the coast between Miramar Cutting, the Wellington sign, if you've ever flown in, and north of there towards Shelley Bay. And so I put the word out to the Predator-free Wellington team who were out and about checking traps, and they sent a couple of people down. It took two people 2 hours to clear up all this bread, and there was about 10 rubbish sacks full of bread spread across roughly 9 or 10 sites, spread over about a 2 kilometre coastal road, just dumped on the side of the road, happy as you like.
So Dan, explain to us, what is the problem here with this?
Well, dumping food waste anywhere is just disgusting. This is kind of beach sides where people try and might want to picnic with their family or whatever, so that's kind of revolting in that sense. But anywhere you're dumping food waste in a place where you're trying to get rid of rats is entirely counterproductive. You've got you're just providing a free food source for rats or mice or hedgehogs to just feed away, and so long as there's a big mound of bread, they're not going to be tempted to go into a trap to eat the bait that's on offer there. So it's really undoing so much hard work that's gone on here for the last 3 years and longer.
I'm just looking at the photos now, and people who are watching us as well as listening will see it is rather an enormous mound of, well, as you say, French-looking bread that's been hacked up.
Yeah.
Is there a sense that it's someone getting rid of their commercial waste, or do you have any clues?
Well, we do have a couple of clues, but yeah, I think my post says, it's hard to see this as anything other than malicious. Perhaps it's just willful ignorance. It looks like someone who's too cheap to pay for a wheelie bin, quite frankly, or for rubbish bags. But why you wouldn't just dump it all over the edge in one go, I don't know. That's what I'd do if I was getting rid of something in a hurry. But it looks like it's sort of commercial catering or something, bread they couldn't use. It would do a lot of hors d'oeuvres at any function. With literally 10 rubbish bags full of the stuff. So whether it's someone who is, perhaps it's not someone trying to undo the hard work, but they certainly.
That's the end result, Dan.
Yeah, it is, and it's it's just unpleasant. You shouldn't. We have rubbish bags, we have bins. There's a way to get rid of that stuff. If they're a commercial outfit, I'm sure they're just trying to skimp on their own costs.
This week, there was a strange hole cut in the fence at the Zealandia complex. Is this in any way related?
Oh, well, I couldn't say. No, I don't think that. I think it's unlikely, but it's the same sort of tone-deaf, ignorant approach. There's a lot of people who have some great vision to make our cities and our world a better place through hard work and no financial return. Volunteers working hard for a long time to achieve this, and for a bit of selfish, small-minded attitude, you can really undo that work. That's what's most annoying about it. But the cool thing is, Lisa, that we put this post out on Facebook after lunch today, and we've had such an outpouring of good response from the local community, people saying, what a load of crap this is, and offering to come out and help clean it up, which is, we've got a cool community thing going on here, and it's great. And I think it's just a couple of people who haven't tuned into that. And frankly, we're not dealing with criminal masterminds. Under one of the piles of bread was a barcode showing where they purchased it from. So we'll be following up, and they should, hopefully, we can stop them doing it again, Lisa.
Appreciate your time this evening. That is Dan Henry, who is a volunteer with Predator-free Miramar there, talking about a large, dump of bread that's been spread out in an area where they're trying to get rid of stoats and other pests. So not great, but volunteers are out there cleaning it up.